As people who oftentimes work for other people, sometimes we have bosses that aren't all that great. And I know that because I've been victim of a few of those. And what I would say is I always, since the days of my early Christianity, I began to see that whatever I do, I'm not doing for them, I'm doing for God. I would do everything as if I was doing it unto the Lord. And so as I began to look at that, I began to see that it was important for me to devote myself to the principles of love and kindness and grace. What I also saw as a boss myself and having had employees was I had a responsibility to them to be the best boss I could be. Not make decisions that would injure or harm them, but make decisions that would be a blessing to them. And so the other day, even I was out and about. My grandson had been injured. I took him to the ER, and I kid you not, 35 minutes, walk through the door, walk out the door. I sat there in front of everybody there and I said, "You people are rock stars. Don't let anybody take that away from you." Because I fully understand you might have a full waiting room some days and no one's giving you a break. But I'm here to tell you that was amazing. And they were kind and they were nice and made sure even when Jacob was going in to get his x-rays that I was taken care of where I was doing all that. Then I went, because of the injury, I had to take him, and I went to take him to go get some things. And I walked into a place, and my grandson, I'll just tell you, he wears a 9.5 4E. This is like, I kid with him a little bit. It's like wearing flippers. It looks, so I've had to buy him super special shoes to help him with his very wide feet. So the first thing I did was I went to my favorite shoe store and I talked to them and I got the information that I needed, and they were great. And then I went home and then I talked to Jacob and then I went and did a few other things with Jacob. And what I found myself doing, I walked into this place and the guy, I said to the guy, I go, "Do you have this?" I go, "I don't see it." This kid, in the middle of everything he was doing, he goes, "Sir, I can handle this for you." And he took off and went all the way back into the warehouse part of the store, took the time to bring me out multiple items of the same thing to make sure that we would have a choice. And so I felt like these are the kind of people I would want to work for me if I was in business with employees. At the same time, I want to be that kind of boss in the companies that I do work with and things that I don't have an unrealistic expectation.